Which one more important? Which one better? Function, the effects, or aesthetics? How it looked. Which one do we as a jolly society prefer? Function, how it works, what are the effects, or aesthetics, how it looks? How much attention I can give? We really beat them. I don't know, motherfuckers. They're pretty much insane, bro. We sacrifice so much for aesthetics without even paying a single bit of attention to the function. In every level of how we're living. Just think about food. How does this, if you would serve this plate like this in a 5-star Michelin restaurant, how would these fancy ass people like it? How they would like it, like if you eat the food like this? Not with your little spoons. They would call you an imbecile. But which one is more functional? Which one has the better effects? It don't matter at all how that freaking food looks in your plate. Couple seconds before you eat it. Like if you're hungry, you don't give a fuck how that food looks in your plate. It don't matter at all how you eat it with your 10 different spoons, or if you eat it like this. Which one more functional? Well, if you have soup, then I get the spoon. But then it is more functional. It's the same with the recipes. We sacrifice the effects for the taste. We do this spice, we do this combination with different unnatural foods most of the time. We bake it this much, we heat it that much, we sprinkle this and that. And then it tastes really good on my taste buds for a few seconds. And what happens after? Does your whole body, your whole being also feel good after it? What about clothing? We wear these fancy ass suits for our little rituals. Do they feel good on us when we wear them? Or are we uncomfortable as hell? If there's different suits and clothes would be so comfortable. We would be wearing them all the time, but how do we sleep? We like to sleep like this. And everybody likes to be like this. If they have a chance. If they're alone. Again, which one more functional? Which one more aesthetic? And what do we sacrifice there? What about our cribs? Our little shelters? How we build them? I got this idea when I started watching this video about lighting. How artificial lighting really fucks us up pretty bad. And I've known this since I was a very little kid, because I just followed my nature. And in this interview by one of the leading scientists, when it comes to the negative effects of the artificial lighting, he says that the most negative lighting is from the above, from the ceiling. And I always felt that. I used to get into fights with my parents because in Finland, like right now, it's 4 o'clock and it's freaking night time right now. There's a lot of darkness in this time of the year, and I always hated the unnatural, very bright lighting from the ceiling during the time when it's dark outside. And it always felt so bad on me. And I always turned it off when I lived with my parents still. And they were always like, no, we need the lighting. And now, my senses were right all along. That's how easy it is. You just follow your senses. They know what the fuck is up. Science, mainstream science. They're BS science, not base science. That's the BS with the big B and S. They always come decades behind when it comes to this shit. You really don't need no science to tell you what's up and what's down. Just listen to yourself, follow your experiences, learn from your mistakes. That's all you need. But it is fun for your intelligence, for your mind, to get these confirmations that even the scientists have discovered what you feel inside of yourself. But yeah, the artificial lighting we got everywhere, very bad on us. We build our cribs, shelters. And this doesn't mean aesthetics and such are bad. It's just we make it bad because we don't think about the function. We built our cribs, our shelters, we done all these unnatural things. And we make it look pretty for other people. And we sacrifice our own health. Same with the food, same with the clothing. Shut up. That's that moose meat. Same with pretty much everything. But back in the days, when they built actually beautiful buildings like cathedrals, arguably the most beautiful buildings ever built by man, at least the ones that are still intact, they built those with natural resources, and they build it in a way that it actually is harmonious for our beings. If you've ever been inside of one of those churches or cathedrals, without even thinking about it, you step inside of there and you feel calm as a cucumber. you feel great. Like I have one cathedral in my building. Every time I spend my time inside of it, close to it, I forget. Is it all in my head? Or is there something more to it? That's one of the main points in the whole Tartaria movement, that cathedrals were these beautiful buildings that had healing effects on human beings. How they built those cool windows, how organ music can heal you, how all those aesthetic looking things they built, they also have a healing function on your energies. Is that woo-woo or not? I don't know, but every time I step, and I've been in many cathedrals in my life, back when I didn't know any of this stuff I'm talking about now, and I always felt very calm when I stepped inside of them, almost in awe of how beautiful it is. Like it's just those buildings. Like back then, they seemed to think about the function much more. And the aesthetics was even better. Now the aesthetics, many buildings suck, but even if they don't suck, how things are laid up inside of them, the lighting, the materials you use, all that, they are pretty bad for us when you start to look at it. They fuck us up. Now we do it because we wanna look rich and successful or whatever to other people. But we the ones live inside of them our whole life. And we fuck ourselves up the whole time we live inside of them. That's insanity. That is pure insanity, bro. Oh man. Same with how we farm our food. We want our crops to look real good, aesthetic. Our fruits and vegetables, they have to look good. But the soil sucks. And we need to use all these pesticides and herbicides to keep them like that and hybridize them to look like that. And all these things start to have incredibly harmful effects on us. Like the organic fruits and vegetables, they always look worse and they go bad much quicker. But which one is better for you? Really think about it. If you even need to eat fruits or vegetables. But it's the same with the meat also. Sometimes the money also gets involved in there. But the clothes are a perfect example also. People wear out these trendy, fashionable clothes and they pay a shitload of money for them. And first of all, some of them look like garbage, let's be honest. Like it's clear why you wear it, you just want some attention. But even if it looks kinda cool, most of the time they're pretty freaking uncomfortable to wear. when you could just chill like this with your God-given fashion. My God, we are stupid as hell. But guess what? If you wanna be a real genius, start to get this stuff. This gonna make you see through all of this shit. Then this gonna make This gonna make you see all through this shit. This gonna make you mind sharp as hell. This gonna make you sexual organs work amazingly. Wow. Bone marrow. You're gonna get some stem cells with that. Your immunity gonna be real good. You're gonna get some collagen from it. And it tastes amazing. Yeah, that's about it. Thanks raw chicken. Thanks animals. My vibe's real strong right now. And what was the function? The aesthetics are beautiful. Much more beautiful than some bullshit ass Michelin star, 5-star chef creation that looks fancy as hell, but it might taste also fancy as hell, but don't nourish your body, don't nourish your mind, your heart, your tummy. Kind of fucks you up. So really start to think about what's the function of all these things in your environment? What's the aesthetics? Now, when you got the function right, then you can start to think about the aesthetics. Nothing wrong making things beautiful, but that's kind of women's job. Anyways, women are much more naturally drawn into that. That's why I'm not gonna say that. Save that for later. See ya.